right. So, welcome to session 82. First bits of housekeeping on this. I wanted to first put a correction that in the last battle, Kashana definitely could have fought. That was my mistake. I'm sorry, Callie.
I forgive. It's okay. I know it looked really... I looked at it and I'm like, if you didn't... Like, I know, like, you don't know how Warlock works.
Yeah.
Probably. And I realized, I'm like, yeah, it probably looks suspiciosos with everything being at full, but it's just because short rest gives me so much.
I also wanted to call out Chess. Hey, Chess.
Hi.
You get birthday inspiration.
Yay!
It was your birthday last week, so now you get birthday inspiration.
Happy belated. I'm sorry, man. I forgot.
So last time, the party calmed down after the fight with the fishies. Anate sat back in waist-deep water and just started laughing and explained what happened in their past. Everyone then came up from underwater and then in the night were attacked by a very intelligent and deadly blight, almost taking out Lore along the way. We then flash forward to the travel towards Hilda Bay, where they are going to wait for their horses before heading on up to Velky's hometown. And with that, I welcome everyone to the Kingdom of Springkeep.
I want to lead by example. I want people to trust me.
I don't know what kind of trickery this is, but it's a very poor one.
It probably comes from not wanting to lose more people.
I will do whatever it takes to get where I want and where I want to go.
I wanted it to come from me. I wanted to show you guys myself.
All right, so I know we kind of did a flash forward a little bit, but I'm going to let everyone kind of have one more chance. You have 4 days of boat travel. I know Velky kind of stowed away, and then Onates eventually found him, and they got to talk things out a bit. What if there's anything else anyone wants to do on this 4-day travel, please go ahead.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
And then my brain died.
Dang, that's rough.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. brain.
Oh,
You got this.
I wanted to know. I was gonna message you earlier in the week, but I figured it might be something you wanted me to ask on stream, maybe. Now that I have memories,
Memories, okay.
do I have any memories, any old memories, not like
This year
the memories
memories.
I already have, of the Void Walkers?
No.
Okay, thought so. Making sure.
Yeah, no, you
Fucking
have
question, though,
you have
actually.
no memory of the Void Walkers.
No memory of the Void Walkers. Okay, so
Um,
it's
and I know it's
definitely-
been a very long time since we first got introduced to the Void Walkers. When I believe you guys learned about this talking to
Magnus?
I don't think it was Magnus. I think it was the casino owner in Ardenpath, whose name is now escaping me.
I don't think.
Algernon.
Algernon.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it was Algernon because flowers for Algernon.
Algernon. Yeah, I believe it was Algernon who told you that the Void Walker's name came from the fact that Sangus came back from the dead.
Yes, it did. He did tell us that.
So at the very least, I'll let you guys kind of stew on that, and if you want to talk about it in character, you can. But that's the information you have.
The fun part is that he's not wrong. He's not incorrect. If only he knew. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify because I thought about it earlier this week. I was like, oh, hey, I should ask about that.
Yeah.
Magnus was the guy who we found out that the leader of the Voidwalkers' name was Sangus.
Yes. He's the one who let that... Well, he didn't let it slip. It was the woman who was with him. And he said that Sangus was up in Skydusk, and he would see what he could do about getting you a meeting.
I have a Voidwalker section in my very sparse notes. And it's Voidwalker, Theo Magnus, dapper black hair beard arrives at warehouse at 10 p.m. Algernon has info. Voidwalker, yep, that's me.
I love cryptic notes.
I think, I was trying to keep track of the members, I guess. Yep, that's me. Well, I have a noted here that just says yes. It's just the word yes.
To what?
I do not know.
Just say yes.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I have anything else particularly that's coming to mind that I want to do.
Was there any final things you wanted to do with the boat or Sam before you depart into Hilda Bay?
Yeah, I want to know what Sam wanted with me the other day. Thank you.
All
The
right.
Sam Hill?
So do you approach Sam then?
Sure.
Okay.
Sidle up to that man, put my hand on the wall.
Look up at him,
Yep.
almost 3 feet taller than you.
I had word on the streets that you were looking for me the other day.
Ah, yes, I was. I had noticed you had kind of gone missing after the kerfuffle the other night, and I was wanting to make sure that you were okay.
Yeah. Fine.
Fine.
Yeah?
Very good. Very good. You are important to me, brother, so you are important to me, and I was a little worried.
Shut up. Oh, chess. Obsessed. Fair enough. And I just needed a moment to think.
Well, as long as you are okay, that is all I truly wanted to know. I hope in your time to think you're able to figure out what it is that you were looking for.
No. Oh, really?
Ah, that is quite unfortunate. Is there anything I can help with?
You ever seen a blight able to cast magic?
Uh,
Other than the other night.
I can't say that I have. Some have innate, I suppose, magical properties about them, usually to do with when you are near them. But actual spell casting, that is new to me.
Me too.
I tend to not worry too much about them due to my ability to boat underwater.
Yeah, boat underwater, yeah.
In the rare times that they do break through, I am tending to go fast enough to get out of range.
You ever... Now this might be a weird question. I don't know if it's possible. Is there any topography of blight that are water mammal shaped? I'm curious. Have you ever seen a fucking whale blight? I don't know if they're all humanoids. I don't know. There was a chicken one time. I remember the chicken.
I have seen
You got a
ones.
bug.
I have seen ones that are suited for the aquatics, though not fast enough for me.
That's terrifying for some reason.
As far as I'm aware, they are less likely to appear in the water. That might just be because there is less to, I guess, not eat. They don't exactly eat us.
Well,
And they don't go for animals.
I suppose not. What about talking?
Talking? No, I have never heard one talk before. In my younger days, I had heard laughing ones,
Yeah, that's normal.
but I have never heard one speak.
Okay, well, all in all, I'm glad that I'm not going insane.
No.
And they're not just commonplace. I've missed them entirely.
No, I figure you would be the expert on the situation.
Never encountered any that are like that. Close. One with a borderline intelligence, but not like that.
Perhaps you could write a paper about it and be marked down in the history books. First to discover talking blight.
Gosh.
I imagine they do like to keep records of such things.
You're right. Though, I don't know if it would ever get published.
Although I suppose we can't say for certain it has never happened before, because it is quite possible someone has encountered one but just was unable to live to tell the tale.
I'm concerned. And even the prospect of this happening at all, I don't even...
Ah, my apologies.
It happening once is awful enough. Well, by the way, I'm sorry to have dragged you into that.
Oh, by all means, do not worry about me.
I'll do my best, I suppose.
If I were to die at sea once again, at least it was helping someone this time.
You've been nothing but a help, Sam.
I appreciate it greatly.
As do I.
Is there anything else, Velky?
Not that I can think of right this second.
Okay. Is there anything from anybody else? Bless you.
Blessings?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Can I ask Sam if there's any, like, treasure on this boat?
What kind of treasure are you looking for?
Oh, you know, just like, maybe like a crystal ball or a silver mirror, or, you know, like something that I can really put some focus into that's worth at least 1,000 gold pieces that I then don't have to spend that on.
1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a pricey.
I look at him with
How
puppy
much?
dog eye.
How much money do you have, Callie?
I have tons of money. That doesn't mean I want to spend it. I have, just to answer your question clearly, I have 78 platinum, 1,927 gold, 4,539 silver, and 721 copper. But that's not the point.
You are richer than God.
Actually, I think I'm still richer than Kashana.
Yeah, okay, rich boy, we get it.
Also, we're probably more rich than the man whose only possessions are a bunch of planks of wood he forces into a ship shape.
Just want to know, maybe he has treasure I can rummage through and see if I can
What's
find
your
it.
persuasion score?
My persuasion score right now is a +8.
Okay. Considering he doesn't usually keep things, he doesn't even really need to eat. This is going to be what?
The tragedy of it all.
I will let this be. I will say he has one, but you have to beat a persuasion of 22
Okay.
because
okay,
he is
I got
still a
this.
pirate.
I got this. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay. That is a. What's 16 plus 8? 28?
24.
No, 24. 24!
I believe I have something of these sorts down below.
Oh, good.
And he grabs hold of you, Kashana, and you slurp through the floor.
Oh.
And the way I described this for everyone last week is, you know that scene from Space Jam when Michael Jordan's game pulled through the golf hole? It's kind of that similar vibe.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
And you are pulled back out into a small room, quite small, like the size of a walk-in closet. And there are just a few items scattered about that look to be of varying value. And I'll let you decide if it's a crystal ball or a silver mirror.
I'll do the silver mirror. I have right now a small mirror that I needed for another spell, so I'll take another mirror. Fuck it.
Okay. So yes, he hands over a silver mirror. Give me a perception check.
Oh shit, fuck. This is where I get fucked, isn't it? A 4.
Okay, he grabs you after you have it and you're just slurped out.
No! Okay. I don't know what I was perceiving other than that, so thanks. Thank you for this.
Aye, you're mighty welcome.
Do you want something for it?
Perhaps a trade. Do you have anything in return?
Let me look. You know what? I hand him an ornate box.
Okay.
Covered in jewels. Very, very pretty. I've got 3 of those for some god-awful reason.
He looks it over. Thank you. And he drops it. And it doesn't like... It hits the floor, but it just kind of sinks in.
Why does it do that?
I am having it go to its place.
So, you're telling me if at any moment you were displeased with anyone on this boat, your boat could then slurp them up like a fucking, like, drink in a straw.
Aye.
That is so badass. You're so cool. Are you sure you don't want to, like, leave Onate's here to run the boat, and you come with us. Like, I'm sure Onates would love running a boat.
I don't believe he would be able to control the boat as I.
You're under us. I'm sure he could control. Have you tried to let him control the boat?
I have not.
You know, maybe you should do that. It could bond you two, like brotherly bonding.
Perhaps. Let me go see. And then he just kind of sinks into the floor.
Alright, I'm gonna pocket my mirror, and I'm just gonna...
Whips himself away.
I'm just... kind of want to go see. I'm gonna run down there and go see if I can find them.
Onates, where are you?
I don't know where he is.
Hopefully on the boat.
No, he's dolphining out in the ocean.
He could.
He's slurped off. Yeah, he's just vibing.
Yeah, I think he's just like chilling somewhere.
Okay. Wherever you're chilling, the upper body of Sam just appears. Hello, brother. Would you like to try to control the boat?
Can I do that?
I don't know. Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Yeah, I got really tired just trying to make a moat.
Well, this is just one letter off.
You know, you're right.
I would really like to start like a I can't remember what the word for it is. I would like us all to sign a piece of paper so that we can have Sam stay with us forever. And I can't remember what that is called.
Petition?
Yeah, petition. Thank you. I'm so sorry. My brain is not controlled by me anymore. There is a small alien that controls it. So, petition. Can we have a petition to keep Sam, please?
I'm sure Sam will come anytime we draw something in the water.
Okay, go.
I just wanted to be known that I am saying that laugh was canon. It happened.
Velky was
IRL.
beside Onates.
Hey, wherever Onates is, Velky is.
It's true. If he's sunning on the deck, then Vilky's sucking up his warmth like a little sponge.
Give. Warm rock.
And Velky just a little blue salamander.
Oh, so true.
Well, I could give it a try. Quick question. How?
I don't know.
Well, you're part of the boat.
I just sort of will it to happen.
Okay. Stick my arms out in front of me.
Slap him with a guidance. A high five.
Feel for the nature energy that is the boat.
What's your Arcana score?
Grab it by the ghoulies. +1.
Okay. I think you're gonna need a 20.
Like a nat 20 or a flaccid 20?
Flaccid 20. So you're gonna have to roll a 19 or a 20 for this.
No, but you did get a high five.
Yeah,
guidance.
you do have guidance, so
Okay, so then I need to roll anywhere from an 18 to
a 15 to a 19.
Yeah, 15 to a 19. That's only if guidance cooperates.
True.
Okay, do I have anything else? Ooh, does dragon work for this? Is it intelligence checks? Every time I do something, I'm like, Dragon? And Dragon's like, no, not today. Try again later. Where is my starry form? There it is, Dragon. Intelligence check!
Wow.
But it doesn't help because all it does is give me reliable talent on it, so it turns a 9 or lower into a 10.
That's not terrible, but I mean that doesn't
It's
help
not
in
terrible,
this
but it
situation.
doesn't help me here because I know the DC.
Also, don't forget you do have your birthday inspiration if you want to
do have
use
my
it on
birthday.
this.
I do have my birthday inspiration. I do kind of want to use it on this. I want to control the boat. That's dope. Oh. Okay, that's a 17 on the die.
Okay, so
That
plus
brings
a
it to
1.
18.
So you just need a 2.
If I roll a 2 or higher on this,
This is a 50-50 shot.
well, not a 2, 3, or a 4 do it. It's a 75%
Oh yeah,
chance.
it's 75%.
It's actually a third. Or 2/3.
Oh, come on.
Irrelevant.
Come on. A 3, 21.
So, what are you trying to will happen?
Okay, I reach out for the nature juice that is the boat.
Ew.
Connect myself to it. Can I, wherever Zin is, can I bring him to us? I just slurp Zin through like 3 floors of ship.
What if he's taking a poop?
Well, then
Oh,
he's
no.
pooping in front of us, and that's very
On the
unfortunate.
poop deck.
So, you reach out and you think about Zin, and you will him to be there with you. And suddenly, in front of you, only Zin's upper half makes it through.
Oh no.
What the?
Because even though it worked, it's still not your boat and your magic, so it hurts. It was pretty difficult to manage, but you managed this much.
I walk over and I poke on the face.
Hi, Zin.
Why am I halfway in the floor?
Here's my real question: where's your other half?
Underneath the floor.
Well,
It's true. I can feel his legs wiggling.
so, well, we just wanted to see if I could control the boat.
And apparently he can. Almost fully. Almost.
I think this is a rousing success, honestly.
I'd say it's more of a half success.
God, I wish cameras.
Well,
were-
at least
were
you are
invented.
still connected.
I would really look. I would bring you up, but that was really tiring. I don't know if I could do it again.
Are you saying you're really poop?
Use
Yes.
your hands on it.
I can't pull him through the. Sam,
Why not?
Sam, can you?
Would someone just please get me out of the floor?
Okay. And you just kind of flirp up fully.
Can we please not do that again?
No, I think we should do it again. It's a good
No.
experiment.
You're
Practice
right.
Okay,
makes
you
perfect.
can be the test subject this time.
I'll be the test subject.
Well, Kashana and Velky were already here. You were the only one who wasn't. Well, I guess Law. I could have brought Law.
I mean, you could try again with Law. I'm sure Law would have a good time. But I don't think you could have gotten a better result.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could do it again right now.
You know what? We've got like 3 more days, and I hand Onate secretly a gold piece.
Yeah.
Every time that you do this, I will pay you.
Damn. So I only have to do it like 1,000-ish times to get all of Kashana's gold?
Yeah.
Well, no, you'd have to do it a lot more, because Kashana had like almost 2,000 gold.
And then probably die of exhaustion, except you're using the exhaustion rolls that don't kill me, but still.
Yeah.
That's fine. Your boyfriend will revive you.
Right, I'm sleeping in the monkey island.
Oh.
That's kind of cute, actually. You could sleep up there with him, Billy.
Oh, I could.
Could we fit the mega bed on the monkey island?
It is
I
wide
could make
enough
the monkey island bigger.
that would work. It's wide enough for 2 people. You were up there, you could see it.
I was up there, you're right.
Would you like to sleep under the stars tonight?
Why did you
Oh, I
sound
would
French?
love that.
Can't believe Sam is French.
Okay, so he makes the monkey bed. Yep, the mega bed on the monkey island. The monkey
Oh,
bed.
yeah.
Bigger for all of you, so you can mega bed out under the stars tonight.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
99 monkeys jumping on the bed.
Sin fell off, but only half appeared.
I actually cried. I just want you all to know.
It was so good.
Is there any final things before you reach Hilda Bay?
I had one other thing, but only if no one else has anything.
Please go ahead.
I just want to read a book because I'm going through my notes and I don't have a single thing in this book. I don't know why that is.
Okay, what book is
I
it?
wish to read. I want to read the history of Skydusk. I don't know why I have nothing in this book.
Oh, okay. Give me investigation.
Okay.
How much?
Man, I forgot. It's 15, but man, I forgot how high my persuasion and performance are. My good gracious.
Yeah. So for 15, the book begins by laying out the unfortunate amount of wars that Skydusk and Aaron and Eve have been through together against each other. Both started from either side. It's as if the two just cannot get along for a number of reasons, of which you already know how Aaron and Eve despises the way Skydusk changes and uses magic in a untraditional way, but also over natural resources. The mountains of Skydusk are rich with minerals that can be used for many types of components, and Aaron and Eve has very few in the way of mines. So there have been many tries at taking over. It also, with that, denotes the beginning of the tieflings, or not the tieflings, sorry, the changelings leaving. In that there was a supposed attempt at assassination in Skydusk on a Aaron and Eve ambassador. And after that, the changelings had started feeling a little attacked against others. They were mistrusted and such. But that all seemed to stem...
A changeling assassinated who? Sorry,
a changeling attempted to assassinate a Aaron and Eve ambassador in Skydusk.
Very nice.
And that was kind of the starting of people's mistrust of the changelings.
Makes sense.
And then still at the start of this book, just kind of the beginnings of the way Skydusk has been trying to build up the magical technology of the kingdom. And it's still in its infancy, mostly on household stuff, moving items. A lot of the boats currently out and about have motors running on the same kind of technology that your arm is. Those are pretty expensive, though, due to the amount of materials needed to run something that large. That's what you got so far with your book. There was one time Automid tried to invade Skydusk, and that did not go well.
I'm not surprised.
Nice.
And Kashana?
On one of the night, I wanted to sit out on the deck, cross-legged, and try scrying on one of my parents to see how they're doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna need help though, because I don't understand how scrying yet, because it's a new spell.
All right. So, read scrying.
Okay, so the target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. This is where I get confused.
Right.
Because it says save modifier, and then it has like secondhand, firsthand, and familiar, which would be for my parents familiar, because I know the target. Which would be a -5. So I'm guessing that's a -5 to your roll?
To their roll. They're trying to save, and they get a -5.
Okay. Okay. So make a wisdom save, I guess, and it's 16.
Okay. Because they are straight. I was gonna say because they're straight
They
people.
are straight. You're correct.
Because they are regular citizens, they have like 10s across the board. So they don't have a modifier. So the only way for them to save is to get a natural 20.
I thought that Virginia had stats.
Yeah, I think you made a sheet.
Yeah, I made a sheet for her, but that was in the case of fighting with you guys.
And the concept that she just loses privileges.
Yeah, she loses combat stats for no longer being in the party. But I guess I can bring hers up. Her wisdom is a 16, so it's a +3.
Cutscene gameplay segregation.
So 12 + 3 is 15, -5 is 10.
Okay, so it takes effect. So a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there.
Okay.
And it lasts for up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So for 10 minutes, you can see your mom sitting in bed, and you recognize the room of your mother and father's room back in Robinfeld. She is currently reading by candlelight. And beside her is your father, snoring.
Of course. Good for him. Mouth just gaped open.
Yeah. A little bit of drool. But it seems to be a very calm, peaceful night for them.
Okay. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to see how they were doing.
Okay. And with that, the morning comes. Out on the distance, you can just barely see the shore and Hilda Bay. Sam is standing on the deck with a lifeboat for you all to take to shore.
Look.
No, my place is out here on the water, finding and trying to rescue others.
Right. Okay. Then at least make sure we get to the shore.
I will watch.
If you turned around and our lifeboat immediately sank.
Have you considered putting wheels on your boat?
I don't know how well that would work.
Okay, but what if you could figure out how to make it go on land and sea? You know, like with wheels, or maybe like, I don't know, big ass wings.
That
Well,
could be like water wheels.
if
They
it
could be
was
like,
wings, it
right?
would go into the air. If it's on land, probably big feet would work better.
You know, I might have a easier time controlling it if it was on land too.
I'm confused about where we got here. I thought he said on the sea, not on the boat. However, I love the enthusiasm. Or did I miss here?
No. You did not miss here. I think we all just really, really love this boat.
Pretty good boat.
Pretty good
Oh.
boat.
Not just the boat. I give my brother a big hug.
Aww.
Wet.
I'm
Hugging
going
a
to
damn
miss you
towel.
as well.
Hopefully we'll get to see you again.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I am a princeps now, so if you ever find yourself near Mornred,
I will make sure to stop in. Unfortunately, not many rivers run through that land. Not any big enough for my boat.
fair.
You could always give somebody a ring and we can come down.
That may work.
Meet you halfway, so to speak.
Well, I'll make sure to check in on you now and then. And you know where to find me. It's only an infinite amount of water.
True.
I'm sure if I look really hard, I'll be able to find you.
Well, you already know how to find me, though only at night.
Right.
At least the direction to go.
If we were to trace that symbol in the water, would you find us?
I might be able to feel it, I don't know. Worth a shot. If I'm far away, it might take some time.
Experiment and draw it in some like puddle up on top of a mountain.
There is a river that goes up the mountains on the map.
There is.
The water comes down from the mountains into Silver Lake and then out to the ocean. Or I guess bay. Would this be considered a bay?
Where would what be considered a bay?
Like the inside of
Can you just
the
ping
water
on
map?
the map, please?
Like all of this. Like, is this all
Oh.
technically a bay?
You know, I guess I'd have to look up the exact definition of a bay. Yeah, I guess a broad inlet of the sea where the land curves inward.
Yeah. So at least up to here, it's a bay.
This wouldn't be a bay,
No.
but the stretch along the coast would probably be technically considered a bay. Technically, I guess.
Interesting. Well, either way, if I feel it, I shall hurry after you.
I guess this is goodbye for now.
For now, we will meet again.
Yes.
Very cool.
For those who wish it, he will give a hug. For anyone who does not wish it, he will give you a hug.
Oh, good. I was wanting.
Good luck trying to stop this 6'9" individual that can
my
plant your feet
brother.
in place.
We'll gladly take a wet hug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I accept the wet hug.
I wonder if he gets sweaty.
He's constantly sweaty.
Roll for sweat.
Would he sweat seawater since it's salty?
Maybe.
Gross.
Or maybe because he's made of seawater, he sweats fresh water.
Oh, weird.
This is too much for me.
We're getting into some stuff here right now.
And Donates, should you ever meet another one of us of a different or same element, please let me know.
I will, I'll make sure I ask every Ganassi I meet.
I'm sure you'll be able to tell the difference from a standard Ganassi versus us.
Just look for a palette swap.
We do have weird eyes.
And we are perhaps closer to elementals.
Oh, that's so strange. I never considered it like that. Not strange in a bad way, strange in a good way, to clarify.
I don't think there's such thing as strange in a bad way when it comes to a person.
Okay, I was gonna say, may we talk about the blight again?
And with that, you are bid audio.
Oh no, not audio.
Bottle.
You're given a lifeboat and 4 oars.
4 oars? Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
No, 2 would probably be enough, but 4 is a good vibe.
4 gets you faster.
The man has no food or possessions, but his boat has a lifeboat.
He made it.
I was gonna say his boat didn't have a lifeboat like 2 hours ago.
He also didn't have oars until he willed them to exist.
I like the concept that he can will oars to exist, not make them. I'm pretty sure he just pulled those out of the support beams.
There's oar-shaped missing pieces out of the support beams. Give me which 4 of you are going to row the boat?
Well, Velky just dibsed, so obviously.
Do we roll for oar?
Well, you're gonna
I
roll.
anti-dibs.
Okay, so then Onates, Kashana, Velky, and Zintris.
I look at Lore and I'm just gonna be like, you know, I love you. Take the oar from them, and I just sadly trudge into the boat.
I would like an athletics check from everyone rowing.
I look
Yeah,
at
see,
Lore.
that's a
sadly
strength
roll.
check, and you're expecting that from Zin Stick.
I'm
Yeah.
a baby.
Well, egg on my face, natural 20.
I got a 10.
I got a 21.
And Onates?
Athletics.
Zin Stick
13.
briefly-
13. Okay. Matt, I really want you to make Zintris and Fate Core because I'm interested in what stats you put where. But with all those rolls, not only does the boat not capsize, you manage to very efficiently cut through the waters, and in what feels like no time at all, though it's probably like an hour at least of rowing, you come up upon Hilda Bay.
Good.
Alright, what does that say?
Rain's there?
No, you fool.
The docks?
Michael, you know damn well what I mean.
Old Daiho cock? Hot cot?
No,
Old
it's not.
Cock.
It's definitely cock.
Die-ho-cock is the funniest thing you've ever said in your life.
That's not true. I've said the titty.
The snitty.
The titty.
Yeah, I was actually there for that, so...
Soak.
Okay.
Anyway.
The Daihokot.
Cock.
Listen, it's randomly generated.
Uh-huh.
That means you can randomly not choose it.
You're right. I could have changed. I could have
You can
chosen.
change them.
I could have chose to change it. It is true.
But you looked at that and said, this won't cause any problems.
Random generators holding Michael like fucking hostage with a gun to his head.
You will take my horrible word and you will like it.
Tried to re-roll it and it just
My
came
horrible
back.
word,
again.
you'll fucking like it.
Listen, as much as I love the program that makes these maps, it's sometimes really difficult to use.
I want you to know that this is not even a real word.
No, I
So-
can imagine.
Well, I had to look it up to make sure I wasn't making fun of somebody's word, you know, in a different language or something, because that would make me look like a butthead. But as far as I can tell, not a real word.
Okay. So, you step off your lifeboat onto the docks.
Do
And
I?
as the last one of you gets off, the boat just kind of sinks.
Okay, well, I guess I have no choice.
Oh, I just like the. Do I? No.
Well, I mean, he would be pretty apprehensive about stepping on this soil again.
Lucky
But
fucking
I
thing
guess-
with this
I
ship
kind
for
of just
no
imagine us
reason.
picking Velky up and like kind of putting him back down in the boat and seeing if the boat just comes back like up and down. Does it register Velky's ass?
You're gonna drop him in the water and the boat comes back.
It's fine.
Oh.
Just think of the boat privileges we could possibly have.
Times if we drop somebody in the water, a boat appears under their booty. What you're telling me?
I think so. I feel
Incredible.
like that's how that should work.
Imagine jumping off like a waterfall or something and then falling and just like dying because a boat intercepts you.
I'm sorry, I imagined it as the Critical Role thing with the cliff and the rocks.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that, but instead of rocks,
It's a
a
boat.
boat appears.
So, Kashana, it's been a bit of time since you were last here, having jumped onto Stryzel's ship from this very dock. And it doesn't appear that the town has really changed.
No, I imagine I start pointing out like, look, that's where I jumped onto the Stryzel's ship, and I was technically a stowaway, but you know, shit happens. Oh, and look at that alleyway, and I like will go over there, and I'm like, look, and there's Oedicus still carved into the stone, like his little symbol.
You did
No,
seem
I've-
very stowed away when I met you on her boat.
No. I wink at Zin. I'm like, there was definitely not. Well, maybe there was some stowing in places. Anyway, that's not the point.
Nope.
And I
Just
started
cuffed
pointing
in.
out different things.
Hilda Bay is a rundown town. As you look around, it's around a similar, maybe a little bigger than Risen was, but has a very weird vibe about it, because despite it being bigger technically by buildings, the population seems to be around the same that Risen was. What buildings are standing are run down, wear and tear, very apparent. Some of it very clear has breakage due to the salty air from the ocean. Very few people that walk the streets. Of those that are, they're clearly older. Don't really see many young people around. And all you can really hear about, aside from the lapping of the waves, is the far off distant sound of cows and pigs. and maybe a little bit of music from the local pub. The most notable building in town normally would be the church. However, in this case, you can see, well, what Kashana knows is the community theater. Just called the community theater.
And I know of this building, but I've never seen it before.
Yeah, you know of it.
We established last session.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless
What do
you
I know
want to
about this
say,
theater? Did I like get a drunk night there once or what?
well, before that, Velky, do you think you've ever been in Hilda Bay before?
Probably not.
Okay. Then yeah, you've heard of the community theater. Rephrase your question again for me, sorry, Callie.
I was asking, how do I know of the theater so well? Like, was there a drunken night? Did I piss in
Oh,
the corner somewhere?
um,
Like, how well do I know this theater?
You know this theater because it's the only thing that's here.
So I definitely had a drunken here.
It is basically the only form of entertainment in this city.
Good.
Held together by the sheer will of the people who still have a flair for the arts.
One of those towns.
I want to go see a play. That sounds
Okay.
lovely.
I grab Laura's arm and I'm like, we will go see a play, my love. We will
Play,
see all the
play,
plays.
play. Yes. Sounds fantastic.
I don't know if we have enough time to see every single play ever.
Well, you know,
We're going to
maybe
play
at least
every
one.
night.
Yes, as long as we're here. How about that?
A new play every night.
I'll make it so they do.
I don't think they're gonna take kindly to threats, Kashana.
No. Who said about threats?
I don't know how else you would make them do it.
We certainly don't expect you to pay them.
I have.
Oh, Zin, really? Coming
Are we
from
still
you?
in dock?
No, you've walked in a bit to show where you've marked Oedicus's symbol.
That's fine. How far away are we? That's fine. How far away are we?
From the dock?
Yeah.
Probably like 50 to 100 feet.
That's fine. Okay. Hold on. Let me read this. Give me 1 second. I am going to take Zin's arm and I'm gonna be like, look out! I'm gonna try and trick him to Dimension Door with me.
I guess a dex save from Zin versus grapple from Kashana, which I guess would also be dex in this situation.
If it's a grapple, it's normally strength contested by either dex or strength.
Yeah.
The attacker or the defender.
I mean, my strength and dex are the same, if that matters at all.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Strength check versus dex save.
Okay, well, I rolled a 27 on the dex save.
Well, there's no way for me to beat that.
Natural
19 on
20.
the die with a +8.
Okay. So fucking close.
19.
Can I luck that?
Yeah, of course
I
you
use all
can.
my luck points. No, I can't. Okay. I won't luck point it, so.
Okay.
Oh,
So you do not grab a hold of Zin to Dimension Door. He jumps out of the way in time.
Listen here, you little shit.
We've seen
Yeah.
how you bother.
Hate you so much. I will remember this.
I've never seen Zenpei for anything in my life.
Don't you
That's
worry.
because there's nothing I want.
Don't you
Doesn't
worry.
even chip in for like a room or.
Okay, we tried
I
talking
have
about
chipped
housing,
in
you
for the
never
room.
paid for it.
He's so easy to work up. Look at him.
I will have my fucking revenge.
I'm sure you will.
I would tell you to sleep with one eye open, but you always point out that you don't fucking sleep. You fucking
Meditate.
you can fucking flip them off with both hands.
Whatever I have coming is well deserved. And well earned.
I can't remember now what we were doing.
Something about plays and getting them to do the different ones.
Right, yeah.
Not with threats.
No, I was. Oh, right. I was going to say, I have other skill sets. That is gone now. Fuck.
So, you are in a new town. What would you like to do?
Do we know where we're gonna meet our horses?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Your horses will be coming in on a boat. When did you call Delphi?
Well, if we spent 4 days on the ship, then the day that we left.
Okay. So then Delphi and Keiku would be setting your horses out on the same day. Taking into consideration the amount of time, they'd probably take 2 weeks to get here.
Did they
I
give
guess
us
we
a
have
tracking number?
I guess we have some downtime.
Yeah, you have
That's
lots
too
of
much downtime, actually. The fuck are we gonna do here for 2 weeks, Michael?
Well,
We
when do
hand
need
wave a
to-
lot
Said
of it.
there's only a theater here. We really do go to every single show. Wow.
I was gonna say, like, so where do we need to go next? Like, what's our next objective?
We're heading to Claudette, but we're stopping in Berg, I guess.
I wish I could see where that was, but the other map is gone.
Well, let me bring up the other map for you.
Thanks.
It is also pinned in the Discord for
Oh, is it?
that's worth
I
it.
didn't even remember that. Okay, so where are we going?
We're here, and we're going here.
Okay, and we're
Your
stopping
parents
in
are
it
here.
for.
But I need to visit somebody in Berg.
That'll be fun. Okay. Oh, is there like a timeline for that, or can we just shit around for 2 weeks?
We're just shitting around until we get our haunts.
All right, shitting around for 2 weeks. Let's go to every play for 2 weeks.
Okay.
The plot will wait for us to get our transportation.
Yep. So it's your first day here, so let's just kind of go about what you would do on your first day.
To the city map.
To the city map.
To the city map.
I imagine the like Batman song coming on, you know, like
City map. Or it's the sound for like when they're doing a scene transition where it's like
yeah, sort of like that, yeah.
That was a terrible rendition of that sound, but I don't think I could
but-
do any better, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm going
We
to
understood.
yeah, I'm going to recognize my own abilities and inabilities, and that's one of them.
Alright.
So, basically the listings are the shop, the church, the community theater, the mayor's like office, a single inn, and the military station.
Holy shit.
Well, maybe we should get set up at the inn first.
due to how small the city is, it's kind of drawn up like a amusement park map, where it's like very simple hand drawing and then giant pictures of the landmarks.
They really said whoever comes here needs to know exactly what's what. I guess we could stop at the inn first and secure a night. Or a room, or whatever.
Because we're gonna be here for like 2 frickin' weeks.
Yeah, so if we make sure, I mean, I doubt that we're gonna be fighting for space in the inn, but just in case, you know.
Just in case. Maybe we should find like a little, like, I don't know, like a little beach house to rent for like 2 whole ass weeks.
A cabana.
Yeah, a cabana or some shit. I don't know what they got here.
Not cabanas,
We
probably.
got used to island life, so we're just like, let's go to the cabana.
Island.
I mean, I guess theoretically we don't have to stay in town. We could just go camp.
Yeah, but luxury.
Yes, all the luxury we're gonna get here. Let's go. Fucking go. That's my suggestion. Just get it out of the way.
I stayed here, Michael. Do I know of like any like offshore houses you can rent or like nice places to stay at other than just the fucking inn?
Fantasy Airbnb.
Yeah, is there like
So anyway, you know the inn is actually just a single house known as Frog's Eye B&B.
All right.
Wow.
I'm not making that up. I mean, I'm making it up, but I'm
Did
not
I
making that up
stay
on the
there?
spot.
Slap.
You might have stayed there. There is also well, there are many empty buildings to just squat in.
what? I probably squatted, let's be honest.
There's also, not openly put on the map, a brothel.
I mentioned there's a brothel.
Is this the first time Michael's ever said that we could just squat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
good time.
Well, there are many
Just
empty
finally given
buildings.
up.
I'm gonna say something stupid. Judge me not.
No.
But remember, it's in character. What exactly happened? Like, what exactly is in a brothel?
Okay. Law,
Broth.
Law, can I borrow some paper and a pen, or some ink? We're gonna have to. I sit Velky down in the middle of the street, and I start drawing, like.
Nobody came to say broth and soup.
Did it was
I
beautiful.
did. It was great. I'll start drawing what happens in a brothel.
No, I can already tell that you're misunderstanding my question.
No. This is what is in a brothel. This is it.
Yeah, I know what happens in a brothel. That's why I didn't say what happens in a brothel. It was more the question of, like, people just sleep in brothels. And not in that way. I'm trying to make this very clear. I'm not talking about the sex.
I mean, I personally, I cover Lore's ears. I don't know, because when I stayed up there once for free. I didn't pay. Don't ask. There's no questions here.
Asking many questions.
But the one time I did stay, I can't say if they'll just let us stay there. But I was very welcomed.
Right.
Uncover Lore's ears.
And it's, why would you want to sleep there? Like-
That's more along the lines of, what if we cannot get a room?
Well, camp outside. I feel like
I was just curious, Lord. I'm not saying I want to.
I'm not saying
Just
it's
wanted
bad.
to
I just mean
know.
like knowing what is at brothels. I wouldn't want to sleep there. Like we could just go sleep in the forest or even like on the sand.
I didn't think it was a weird question, but I understand
I
that I
did
have
not mean it as-
misunderstood.
I didn't mean it as a bad thing. We can absolutely sleep there. I just, I don't know, I feel like
I mean, I might still have
like
some
it's not
people
there for
could,
that kind of
connect.
sleeping.
I mean, I could maybe talk to like the owner and see if like we can just, rent like a room and maybe like offer like not services but services like of the music variety, like
Right, so we're going to the inn.
right. But just in case
Obvious.
there's just options at the brothel. Plus they have really good food. Like their breakfast, Laura. Oh my god. They make really good eggs.
He's going to a strip club for the wings.
Milky makes us eggs all the time.
Yes, but like Velky then doesn't have to cook. Velky can have like the taste of luxury of having someone make their own damn eggs for them,
I haven't actually made food in a while.
Yeah,
I'm just
we've been eating other places.
Anyway,
I
to the inn.
understand. To the inn, like I said. Anyway, where's this inn?
Can I lead us to the inn, Michael?
Yeah, absolutely. You can head off to the Frog's Eye B&B. When you get there, you see a old lady tending to the little garden that is out front. She is hunched over, covered in dirt, getting things ready since it is now basically fall. It is starting to... Well, it is.
Oh my god, is it fall?
It is fall. It's almost winter. You got like a month and some for winter.
Winter clothes.
She's getting it ready for the winter.
Winter clothes.
Could probably do quite a bit of shopping in Berg.
Yeah, I don't think they have shop like. Well, they might have something here.
Michael did mention they had a shop. I just don't know about clothing shops.
A shop. That's the key word there.
So, hello?
Oh, hi. How can I help you?
We were wondering if you had any space for an extended stay.
Oh, of course I do. Not many people coming through nowadays. How long would you need?
About a week and a half.
I think that is more than manageable. Let me just clean up and I can show you around.
Sure.
She gets up on her rickety legs and walks inside to clean up quick. How many rooms would you be looking for?
I think theoretically one is fine, I suppose, depending on the size of the rooms.
Okay. Well, I will lead you upstairs then.
Assuming we want to all share a room.
I
Yeah,
mean,
just one, but we could get 2 beds.
Oh, 1 second. I got an angry doggy. Actually, this gives a good opportunity. It's almost 8:30. We should take a break.
Break time.
I was thinking about food.
Okay, so you are led around the house. You discover that your guide and owner of the house's name is Idla. Idla. She's like in her 70s as a human.
I did want to confirm with everybody that we wanted to share a room, or did we want to split into 2 rooms?
Nah, I want one room.
Okay, just double checking. Okay,
One
anyway,
room, 2 beds, that's what I said.
Right. I heard 2 something and I wasn't sure if I had misheard. Okay, I'm glad. So Idla showing us the house.
She shows you to the bedroom you have, to the bathroom, the room with the bath in it. The kitchen, it is a very nice multi-roomed house. There is a nice amount of storage in the basement to like keep vegetables for extended stay. There is a place outside to park your cart. A nice living area with a fireplace. Everything is it's all furnished, but the decor is pretty bare. And yeah, you can all stay here for 4 gold a night.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is on the more expensive side.
It's a tiny town with 1 place to stay. I'm not surprised.
Yep.
She needs to keep her life afloat.
Well, especially if we're
Also, there's no competition, so she can charge whatever the hell she wants.
But also, if we're staying here for 2 weeks, and if there was potentially anybody else who wanted to stay, like, she'd have to pay more to, like, decline other people.
Yeah. Idla, question. Do you mind if I use your kitchen at any point in time?
Not at all. It's your kitchen as long as you're here. Just please be careful not to break anything.
Of course. Oh, if I use it, I'll make sure to make enough for you as well.
That is mighty kind of you.
So would you like us to pay upfront ahead of time?
Yes, I would very much appreciate that.
So, we're staying for a week and a half at least, and a month.
So it's about 11 days times 4 is 44 gold.
Yeah.
11 days!
Okay. I'll quickly count out 44.
Now, Zin's going to at least chip in 10.
Okay. I'll quickly count out 34.
I'll chip in 10.
Count out 24.
Chip in. Also chip in 10.
About 14.
Do I hear 4?
Just figured that I actually have a lot of money. Because I spent all it on that funky little arm that I got.
Yeah, that's fair.
We golden.
Okie dokie. And if we need to stay longer, I'll let you know in advance.
Yes, of course. Thank you kindly.
Oh, my name's Velky, by the way.
It is mighty fine to meet you, Mr. Velky. I appreciate you for all your hard work.
Well, I haven't done anything yet.
I mean with the church.
Oh, of course. Of course. That's not a problem. I appreciate you for all your hard work. Running a place like this can't be easy.
Oh, it's not too easy. Used to be me and my husband before he passed.
So sorry.
Oh, it's been some time. Thank you, though.
If you need anything while we're staying here, do not ever hesitate to ask.
I will keep it in mind. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go home.
It's not your home.
It was, but it is too much for little old me. I now rent it out.
I see.
I have a small abode down the road.
Well, I'll help out there too if you need anything.
That is mighty kind.
Have a good night.
You as well. And you watch her walk, and you can watch her walk home for quite a while. It takes a bit of time for her to get down the road.
I gotta help the lady cross the street. I gotta get my Girl Guide patch. Well, what shall we do with the rest of our day?
Sorry to tell you this, our options are limited.
Yes and no. That doesn't mean I have an immediate idea, though.
I want to go see a play, if there's anything playing tonight.
Do you want to swing over there and we can just go walk around the town and then we'll see when the play is and what play it is if they have one going?
Sure.
Alright. Who's all coming?
Hopefully everyone.
I mean, I don't think there's much option.
Yeah.
The most half-hearted enthusiasm. Come on.
We're gonna be stuck here for a long time, people. You might as well start off strong with the enthusiasm.
Even my dad is enthused. Can you hear him?
He's making it up for us.
Oh, I can see the moon from my window.
Oh, pretty.
So you head over to the community theater. Upon arrival, you can see a poster out front and some information on the theater. It has a new production put through every 3 weeks.
Great.
Basically, they do a week of performances and then 2 weeks to prepare the next one, which isn't a lot of time, but also it's all that the majority of them do, so it's not that bad, really.
I mean, if they have their scripts in advance, it's not terrible.
Yeah. They're planning, like, far ahead and stuff. And they do take breaks after every few performances to let everyone rest up. However, aside from the designated times for, like, the theater group's practice, it is an open theater for, like, people to use as whatever they need. It's the community theater, but it's also kind of like the community center where people gather to, like, play some games, cards, aside, since not everyone wants the same kind of, like, vibe as a tavern. Some people like a more quiet space.
So you're telling me there's a bunch of people playing fucking dragon chess right now?
A couple. Some people come here just to read.
Not fair. So it's like an open community center.
/ theater.
Oh, yeah, the theater is, I'm assuming, nighttime?
Yep.
Okay.
So there's no production going on tonight, but they will be starting the performances pretty soon. As in, like, in a couple of days, this week's performances will begin.
So we have to wait a couple of days.
Yep.
I guess, before anything's playing. What will be playing?
It'll actually be starting in 3 days.
Yes, but what is it?
It is called To Save Us All. It is a musical about
dramatic.
the barrier being put up to stamp out the blight.
Oh, jeez.
You just watch as Kashana just goes, okay. I guess that we can watch this in 3 days. Be a long ass week and a half.
Come on, Kashona, you can't tell me that you've never lived in a small place where you had to entertain yourself.
I literally have graffitied this whole fucking town, Belky, in like 2 days.
Kashona, are you saying that when you were a child, all you did was graffiti?
No. When I stayed here and was like trying to get the fuck out of Dodge, I was literally here for a few days, trying to run, and in that spare time I graffitied. I've never been here as a child.
What I meant, have you never lived in a place, right, in a small town, yes?
Oh,
where you have to pass time doing things?
Yes, but you know, that was in my hometown where I could then fuck shit up and have a good time anyway. But also, like, we had the, like, once I found, like, the ruins, I had more places to fuck shit up in. It was fine.
I'm sure
Plus,
we'll
I had
find
Autokiss.
something to do.
Okay.
Like, perhaps you can go and play chess with these people, the cards. I'm sure there's children running around with balls somewhere that we could kick around. Not the kids, the balls.
You
You
know
know, all
what?
a book we could all read.
Could read.
You're right. Yes, this'll be fine. Alright,
Yeah.
well, we have a couple of days till we can do this.
And I'm sure there's people here that could use some help doing something.
Oh god, I hope so.
I'm sorry, was that you just openly accepting to help people for no reason?
As long as it keeps me busy, I'm fine with that.
Oh my.
I know. Talking.
Well, where should we start? You could always go check out the shop. See the church. Go fishing at the pier. For fun, obviously, catch and release. We have more fish than we can throw a stick at right now.
That is true.
Yeah, I might make my fish sticks tonight. Or I can show Valky how to make fish sticks if you want. Oh yeah, Laura invented fish sticks.
Oh, fuck it. Good job, Lore.
And it's Sam's new favorite food.
Does anybody have any input, though, what they want to start with? Looking at annotations in the startlingly quiet ones here.
Oh, I'll come to
I'm
the
not
church
even
with you
sure.
if you want.
It's definitely going to be a stop at some point for me, I think. It's that time.
I'm not sure how much there is for me to do in this town.
Give you like 3 options to start with. Pick one.
This is the longest break you've had since being in Mornren.
Is this true?
Oh, speaking of, my apologies. I forgot to bring this up last session. Onates, you now realize that your birthday as Sangus was the same day you were coronated.
Oh. Well, that's fun.
Happy birthday!
Coronation birthday is your day.
I'm
It is
speaking
the
of,
day that you were born.
I
One
should
day.
probably, I should probably call Eden again. It's been a couple of days. A day. Some amount of time.
Yeah,
It's
been
been
a
at
while.
least a couple.
It's been at least a week, I think.
Oh shit, yeah. I should call Eden. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Ring, 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 banana phone.
Doot, 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 doot.
Eden, are you there?
Yes, how can I help you?
Just checking in.
Everything is currently going fine. The cult is being handled as amicably as possible. Still no news from Pine Tree.
Anything particular with the cult?
They're about to have some sort of event of which we are keeping our eyes on to make sure it's nothing destructive. We are currently trying to infiltrate their ranks.
Okay.
To get a little more insider information.
They haven't had any odd demands or anything?
Define odd.
Oh. I don't know. Have they had any demands?
The only demands that we know of are to make a holiday for a pastry.
A holiday for a pastry.
Yes. They want to make a provincial donut day.
A donut day. I think this is classified as odd.
Then my report is that they would like to make a donut day as a holiday. However, keep in mind that my judgment is slightly skewed after we were asked to have a parade for the Kenku every week.
The Kenku asked for a parade?
You remember that? We were there for it. Well, you were there for it.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Unless you blocked it out of your memory, of course.
I apparently did. Yeah. Odd requests all around, I suppose.
Bit of an odd duck of a province, isn't it?
It's just become a really strange place to be.
It's starting to.
It was strange before, but it has gone in a different direction of strange.
Well,
that's how Bren's doing.
How is Bren?
Bren is the one who is currently trying to infiltrate their ranks.
Yes, how's he doing?
Have you had any contact with him since he's gone off to do that?
He reports in every week. Last I heard, he is having difficulty getting access. He thinks they believe he is part of the military, which is true.
Yeah.
Well, they're smart, I guess. I'm not really sure. See, I've dealt with gangs in the past, but in that case they were clearly doing wrong things that we were trying to stop. has the cult done anything bad?
Not as of yet that we are aware of. Though due to the fact that they do announce themselves as a cult, we can only assume that that has to be meaning something.
Right. Are they a cult to donuts?
No, it seems that they just really promote donuts. When I have more information, I will present it to you. Hopefully, Bren will be able to get in soon.
Hopefully. Yeah, do keep me up to date with this. It's very odd. As for our National Donut Day, I mean, they could just eat donuts. I'm very baffled by this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, have you never eaten a donut before? They're quite good.
Yeah, but also, who's it hurting? I mean, National Donut Day sounds great. We could
I
celebrate it here.
It's not hurting anybody. If that's their only request, and it keeps them from doing, I don't know, dangerous cult things, then I mean,
Sicking the giant sea monster on people.
Do you think
Yeah.
like a tentative donut day?
see, I've been avoiding that because I couldn't remember if we knew about the giant sea monster.
Yeah, I can't remember either, actually.
I don't believe you do yet.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if we know about Gary, so
You know
to
that there
avoid it.
is the things you know is that there is a cult. It seems to be run by a young tiefling, and it's run out of a donut shop,
Right.
as far as you're currently aware.
Somehow I thought we knew about the sea monster, but
Are they going to supply the donuts for National Donut Day?
The whole, like,
This
island.
sounds like a marketing scheme.
Oh, you know what? It actually kind of does.
I am unsure. My main worry is if we give them an inch, they take a mile.
Yes, I'm concerned about that too. Let's just play it by ear for the time being.
Very well.
And yes, our guests from the church are long gone by now.
The ones that were here, yes. We are in the midst of building the first church here in the city. It should be completed by mid next month.
And we're constantly checking to make sure there's no secret basements, yes?
Correct.
Right. No underground at all,
No.
if possible.
Currently
Other than
none.
foundation.
Currently none. I am keeping a close eye.
Thank you. Okay. Church, cult, nothing from Pine Tree. We sent someone to Pine Tree, yes? And everything seemed fine?
Everything seems fine. They are to report to us if anything weird happens.
Right. Thank you. I think that should be all. The Kinku are happy?
Yes, they are quite happy. From what I've heard, they are rebuilding their home quite nicely. And the prison has been deconstructed.
Good.
Once it is deconstructed fully, though, and decommissioned, we should probably set up a meeting to discuss what to do with the giant hole in the ground and the ruins there.
We should. You are right. I'm not sure if I asked before. Do we have a smaller scale prison? You know, for the cult leader, if should anything happen on that front.
Yes, we do have a prison here in the capital.
Okay, good. One of those might still be needed. I would just...
And if it turns out to be horrible, we can send them to the maximum security prison in Freyanoon.
Freyanoon. Okay, 1 second. I had to put Alcatraz is in Freyanoon in my notes. 1 second.
Fun fact, that's where Billion was.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn!
Billion went to jail.
I didn't realize Billion was in fucking maximum security.
Yeah, man. She commit major tax fraud.
Major
for it.
tax fraud.
Okay.
It's like 9 years of owing taxes or something.
Freyanoon.
Generally, that's like the place where Sangus would go, but like sometimes, you know. The
Sometimes
main
you don't
problem
fuck
was
up.
that regular prison couldn't hold Billion.
Yeah, I bet. Too
They also
powerful.
kill people when they came. Like, they killed like 3 people when they came for her taxes, like midway.
Everybody's like, so like, I'm a murderer. I ran a massive cult or gang. What did you do? And tax fraud
And murder.
and murder because
a
of
whole
said tax
production.
fraud.
It reminds me of that clip from Batman where the Joker doesn't mess with the IRS.
Well, thank you, Eden, for your update. It seems I have a lot of free time on my hands coming up.
Then maybe we will discuss the ruins here soon.
Yes, that would be fine. For the next week or so, I'll be located in... The fuck is the town called? Rainstair?
Oh, no, we're in Hilda Bay, love.
Okay. Look, I'm just looking
Fun
at
fact, all of the towns in Aaron and Eve, aside from Berg, are named after Fire Emblem characters. Final Emblem characters. Fire Emblem
Final
characters.
Emblem.
Uh,
I love Final Emblem.
we're going to be in Hilda Bay for the next week or so. Waiting for horses to get to us.
Very good. I will call you within the next few days with docket in mind, with the docket in hand.
Okay. Thank you, and have a good couple of days.
You as well.
You carry on the things.
Well, yeah, I'm fine.
So out of character, if anyone ever comes across a tabletop RPG about building a cult, we need to do like a side game of that.
Man, National Donut Day. Hear me out.
Oh no, let her
Wanna
cook.
show
She has a
the
point.
I think it's let her
Oh,
bake.
Let me bake.
Does Gary and Rosie like baked donuts or fried donuts?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Which ones hold the most sprinkles?
That's also a very good question.
I feel like I have no idea. That's just a topping. I guess it depends on how much like icing you put on the top of it.
I imagine a baked donut is easier to make a bigger donut with.
'Cause while Rosie loves donuts, in the end, donuts are vessels for icing and sprinkles.
Again, she has a point.
So we will check in soon to see how the cult is going.
Oh boy. Okay, I did my thing for the week. I put on his
Chess. Come
I
on.
put on his defense position and his turn.
Enough. Let him cook. Let him grow. Let him live.
He's finally a full person for the first time. Let him be.
He'll put the stone back in his pocket and he'll go, okay, so what are we doing? Do you want to go to the church, Felky?
At some point, yeah.
And
It's been a while since I've touched base.
and we're going to see a show in 3 days about the barrier.
Yes. Currently, the theater is being used as a general open community center. You know, there's people playing chess and cards and reading books and speaking. We can go hang out there. We can also go look at the shop. And I think there was another thing that was in city, but I can't remember.
Brothel?
Right, yes, that must have been it. The brothel. We can check that out too if you do so insist.
I think I'm okay.
Good. How about any of the other things?
A shop might be nice. We haven't been able to shop in a while. We've been on an island.
True. I was wondering if we could find a library for law, other than the one in the church, I'm sure. Maybe they have some books at the store, though.
Yeah, I could buy my books. I've been thinking, like, you know, we should be doing some more, like, research maybe on, like, the Blight and that stuff, but also I want to try to kind of see more about what Khan and Matthew were working on in Skydusk. I don't know if there's any information here, because, you know, not Skydusk, but, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure we can find something somewhere along the line. Berg might have a better selection of things in terms of stuff like that, since it's the capital. But that doesn't mean we can't look here, right?
Well, even just like stuff on the Blight, and I mean, there's a weird Blight place, so maybe this is the perfect time to actually do that. I wish we could get like some Blight juice, maybe.
Oh, I actually happen to still have a vial on me.
Oh, fuck yeah! Maybe we could play with that.
I just want promises that no one is going to drink it this time.
Can I taste it just a little bit?
You already tasted it, Lord.
I know what it tastes like. I mean, like, it's important.
It's not important. You can't drink it. You can't lick it. No more. No more licking the Blight.
I wasn't going to eat it, Rabbit. I was just going to taste it.
I'm just so concerned about what happened last time.
I thought it was fine. It's perfectly normal.
No, but Shauna drank it, and it was not good for her.
That's not true. It was not bad for me either.
It wasn't good for you.
She's alive.
I mean, I'm alive.
Okay, I'm sorry. Does that mean that me losing my eye was good for me? No. I'm alive. Fucking sucked though.
Yeah, but nothing really happened to me except, like, you know, I obtained someone's fucking, like, life essence.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Just got a little sick.
It's I don't even think it's their life essence. It might just be, like, their memory. I don't know. But
yeah, well, this is the kind of stuff we need to find out about.
I don't think this is the kind of stuff we need to find out about. Personally, if we're going to be researching it, I think we should be researching not the dead people that were killed by it, but the actual things that are living.
Yeah, well, I mean, that too, and I'm not saying just exclusively... yeah. Not exclusively, like, Blight juice and stuff, but just, like, the Blight stuff in general, like, the barrier, maybe the Blight demons. That could be cool. I know you get kind of spooked by them sometimes, so we could maybe figure that out.
Unfortunately, when the blight die, they disappear. That's why no one's been able to
Yeah.
really research them.
Oh, I'm well aware of that. I'm not saying that's like. I just mean we could look in to see if there's anything about them. I'm not gonna go dissect one, because first of all, impossible. Second of all, I want to see one. That shit's scary. No.
Let's start with the shop.
Every time I fight, I pretty much almost die. I only have half a ear now.
No. I really wish that you'd stay in the back line sometimes. I know it sucks being back there, but I'm so worried about you. You keep dying.
I had plans. I had a really good plan this time, and it didn't work. Okay.
I understand.
I had to get a little bit closer, and also I was not that close this time. Like last time, maybe, but this time, no.
You were kissing his butt at one point.
Yeah, but that's because of my thing that I had planned, but it didn't work because I passed away instead.
Because I expired.
I passed away instead.
Okay, well, let's,
I think.
Can't tell me you're not a little bit curious about this freaky ass demons.
I think we would
no,
just.
I'm very curious.
I think we would just feel a lot better, Laura, if your plans involved about
self-preservation.
Self-preservation, and also about like 10 feet more of distance from the things that can hurt you.
I agree with you sometimes, but sometimes the only cool things that work are close up.
Can we start shelving cool and just go for the things that work?
Coming from you.
Hypocritical.
I don't have a billion scars and a missing arm.
No, well, I mean.
Okay, I have one of those things. One of those things.
So many scars.
You have an entirely new body.
Yeah, I have a billion scars. I am not missing it. I'm glad you are not helping.
You canonically died.
Like, for real?
You know what? He's right.
Actually.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go stand over there. Never mind.
No, but I do agree in that. I understand, Law, that you want, the cool things. Yeah, they are up close. The cool things are up close. I'm so scared. You keep getting hurt.
I
In bad
appreciate the
ways.
concern. I'm not saying that you're wrong, because you're not. I don't know. I got it sometimes, and sometimes I don't. And sometimes my things don't succeed, and if they did, I would be fine. I feel like I haven't gone down in a while, aside from the 2 battles when we were on the ship.
The last 2 fights we've had, you've gone down. And that isn't saying anything in the grand scheme of things. You haven't gone down as much as it makes it like we're making it seem. I just want it to be clear that this is out of a place of love and encouragement, not upset.
Doing my best, okay? I'm trying. I don't want to die. It's not. Do you think that I want to be missing my ear? Because I really don't. Yeah, Grippling Hook is super fucking cool, but I don't specifically want to be missing my arm. Now I have to actually cast a spell to disguise self on this stupid thing.
I don't know where it's gotten to a point that you think that I think you want these things, because that's not what I'm implying at all. I never said that. I only said that I wished sometimes you would choose to be at a safer distance. I understand that's not always possible. I apologize if I've implied something from this.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just mean that, like, I feel like I get hurt even if I'm farther distance, and I don't always feel useful. And so sometimes I could just get one good hit, it would be better. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I lose my ear.
Clearly touched a subject that I shouldn't have, so.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I know, and I am not saying otherwise. I feel like this is
I
just
want to be.
escalating more than it should have.
I just try my best to be useful. It's not my fault that I'm not.
And nobody's saying you're not useful.
Nobody said you weren't useful, Law. We
It
just
was implied.
That is not what I'm trying to imply.
We just don't like seeing you get hurt.
I'm not getting hurt on purpose.
Nobody said you were getting hurt on purpose. We just want to avoid the you getting hurt part.
I'm trying my best to not get hurt. Bring it up because honestly, I would rather have it this than sometimes, or rather this than the alternative. But sometimes I get hurt because I'm healing you guys. You know that, right?
That's fair.
I would rather you guys live. Not me die. I don't want to die. And I have escape plans. They just don't always work. That's all. Anyways, I don't know how we got here. I still think that we should do research on things. Maybe drinking black juice would be good for me.
Okay, we're not drinking the black juice.
Laura's grumpy now. Fine, we'll see.
There's no way it's good for you.
I don't know, Kashana got a whole second life.
Yes, that's probably not good.
I mean, that's possibly also luck. So, I mean, I'm not going to tell you no, but I'm also going to just tell you, like, maybe we be careful.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm fighting them. I'm not. I don't want to die. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to die. I'm not doing it on purpose.
I don't think we said any of those things, Law.
Yeah, but you want me to promise that I won't drink the black juice.
Seriously, did all of this stem from blight juice, really?
Yeah, I really don't know how we got here. This is not the conversation I wanted to have right now. At all. I don't want to talk about my feelings. Stupid.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Michael, are you just leaving, like, the blinds open for him to look out? Ah, that would be why.
Okay.
So, as you're deciding where to go, you hear a loud crash out back of the community theater.
Oh.
suppose we go investigate?
Yeah, should we go check what that was? I feel like we should go check what that was.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check what that was.
As you run around to the back, it is pandemonium. A cart filled with all number of things has collapsed. A wheel is rolling by you, and a person is stuck under, and a small group are trying to lift the cart, but it is all too heavy. They're shouting. The person stuck under the cart, someone give me, just one person, give me a perception check.
I have advantage, but yeah, you should do it.
Perception.
Uh, 19.
19. Jared. They are a young woman. What?
I just understood what you were saying. I thought you were talking to me like my name was Jared, and I was like, no. And then I was like, oh, I get it.
Oh, we also need to talk about the fact that Laura's out and about as a changeling. But we'll get to that in a bit. They appear to be pinned by their leg, and it doesn't look good down there. There's blood pooling out and about, and they are screaming.
Oh god. Well, let's help this guy.
Yeah, I'll try to unpin his leg.
Let's try and lift the thing.
Young woman, I should have. I think I can't remember if I said that.
I
Okay.
used the term guy as an all-rounder. I apologize.
I thought you said he for some reason.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was a guy.
Young woman.
I didn't hear, but
Young lady.
Either way, I'm gonna run over, try and lift the thing.
Okay,
I'm
who's
going
all gonna lift?
Help do that. Hi. Hello, me.
Hi. The small group are like trying to pull things out of the cart to make it lighter.
Well, let's go.
So those that are lifting, give me an athletics.
Okay.
I guess I'll help. I'm not good at it.
That is going to help move things out of the cart.
You can do that as well. It'll make it easier.
Yeah.
14.
I said 20.
Ooh.
Did you hear my number, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
And Onates?
Onates. That's me.
That's me.
God, I am not rolling hot today. 10?
With Zentress pulling things out, I'll let you take advantage on that roll.
Sure. Okay. 15.
15, that's a bit better. You all lift as hard as you can, and this thing must be filled with like boulders or something, because God, it's heavy. But you manage to pull up just enough for the young woman's friend to like drag her out, leaving a trail of blood. It doesn't take any sort of roll to see how mangled her leg has become.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna drop my side. See if I can help her.
What happened?
One of the people that are helping, just in sheer panic, is just like, we were just pushing the cart and suddenly like the axle or something just snapped and it all just came tumbling down, and most of us were able to jump out of the way, but but Janine couldn't, and oh my god, thank you so much.
Don't thank us yet. Let me see. Let me see your leg.
Give me a medicine check.
Whoop. Cocked. Well, 19 plus 5?
Okay. Very clearly.
Sorry. 19 plus 8. My bad.
Whew.
It went up. I forgot.
Very clearly broken. And based off the fracture, like part of the bone is sticking out. But there's also like some shards of wood stuck in her leg.
It's pretty severe.
Some major swelling already starting to happen. Even just like touching causes her to scream.
Unfortunately, this is going to be very rough. But if you'll work with me here, Janine.
She can't really speak, but she just kind of nods.
My name is Velki, and he's gonna, do the thing where you pull out the splinters.
Okay, give me another medicine check.
Okay, that's 17.
Okay. 17, you managed to pull out the pieces of wood. Very cleanly coming out. You're not causing any more damage than has already been done.
I get to do the fun part. Does anybody have anything they can put in her mouth?
A kazoo.
Does Zin still wear his bandana over his ears?
No.
Not probably since we left, God, why am I blanking on the hometown?
Arden,
yeah.
Oh, if it doesn't cover his ears anymore, I'm just gonna take it off.
I mean, let me finish looking through my inventory to see if I have something better. Which I do not. Okay.
Because you don't buy anything.
Well, unless we want to give her the leather armor I'm not wearing to bite down on.
That's probably pretty good use for it, actually.
Here, chew on this entire leather piece of armor.
I mean, that was the thing. Have this leather strap in your mouth.
Leather strap, yes. I'm just imagining her with a boot in her mouth. That's
I was thinking like the chest piece, so it's like she's biting on one part and the rest is just like flopped on her front.
Perfect.
Yeah, so she bites down.
Yes, bite, good. We're going to reset. It's gonna help.
Okay. Give me another medicine check.
Okay, that's not awful, I would say. Man, it's really cool to have a +8 and something. 24?
24. Do you have any cracks in your bones right now, Mel?
Only little ones.
Fair enough. Sometimes they come over really well on the microphone.
And no, I cracked them recently, unfortunately. Oh, no. Yeah, that's all I got.
So after a couple cracks, she screams with a muffled cry into the bandana, and you are pretty confident that the bone has been set.
There we go. Oh, good, right? How you feeling? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Give her a little. I'll cast a 5th level Cure Wounds on her. Now that everything's been set and put into place.
The good kush.
The good kush.
And Zin now has leather armor with young lady bite in it.
Gonna chomp out of it.
Some people will pay a lot for that.
Oh gosh.
It's on
Do
the
you need me to
same.
roll for that, or?
No, not for the cure wound. Actually, yeah, roll me the healing, because you could roll all ones.
True.
I can't believe you'd speak that into the world, Michael.
Me either.
The leather armor with the young woman bite marks goes on the same form as the bath water.
God.
Plus 25.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I did roll a 1 though.
So, it looks pretty well healed. It's probably going to be quite a bit sore.
Oh yeah, this is not gonna heal from magic.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some time.
At the very least, like, the wounds have closed up, and the bone is set in place and beginning the mending. So the healing process will go much quicker now.
You, my friend, are going to need some crutches, probably for a few days.
Anyone know how to make a splint?
That depends on if you have the materials for one.
Well, there's plenty of wood over there. Points to the broken cart.
True. You wanna go collect some?
I like the timing of the squeaky made it sound like Zin was going to collect the wood.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, Zin's just a very squeaky person.
He's not in stealth mode.
Yeah. So yeah, you can get the materials needed from the cart. Who would like to try and make a splint?
Does anybody else want to try?
I mean,
This one would be... This would either be medicine or survival.
Oh, I'm not particularly good at either of those.
I mean, either.
I could do it again if nobody else wants to.
I'm good at survival.
I will fuck this up.
I'm good at survival. I can give it a...
On a case come out.
And you have birthday inspiration.
I'll kind of bend down. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to need you to remain still.
She kind of just locks up as best she can.
Ooh, not that still.
Yeah.
Don't lock up.
Yeah, don't lock up. Those
Don't be tense.
Yeah, you need to be loose so that there's room for motion, but don't wiggle while we're working on it. Onate says as he's on memory autopilot.
Yep. Roll survival.
Oh, hey, a good roll tonight. That's wild. I say as I did the like ship thing earlier. That was a good roll. Murphy, what's 17 plus 9?
26.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Murphy.
26, yeah.
Jump up to eat the dice right when I was trying to count. Stop eating the dice. Stop it.
So yeah, with the 26, very excellently... That doesn't sound right in my brain for some reason.
Excellently.
Yeah, no, that is a word. Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent. Egg salad.
A very egg salad
Egg
done.
salad.
It is set. There's someone running off to see if they can get like crutches for her. She's just kind of sitting there stewing. It's like, fucking hate that stupid break a leg saying. It's the worst.
Oh no, is one of us going to have to be an actor?
I mean, yeah, I assume that you were going to be in the play then.
I was going to be the lead, and I told everyone we shouldn't do this musical because it's cursed, and I was clearly right.
It's cursed.
Someone always gets injured. Every single time.
Do you have an understudy?
I do. She'll do fine, but now we're going to be missing someone to play her part.
What's her part?
She is one of the dancers.
Understudy has
With,
a part?
with no subtlety. Because subtle and on a taste go together about as well as pickles and peanut butter.
Ugh.
When she says dancer, he looks over at Velky. Dancer, you say?
Yeah, the majority of the dance for this is ballet.
Come the fuck on.
Ballet, you say? Well, we might be able to help you.
Who's we in this situation, on a taste?
Well, I happen to know a fantastic ballet dancer.
Is it you?
No, it's not me. I have 2 left feet.
I had no idea you were well versed in the arts.
But I do know a fantastic ballet dancer, and he's cute too. And perhaps he'd be willing to fill in for her, so she can take your part.
He might be swayed.
Who is it?
I'll put my hands on his shoulders, give him a little rub. You're looking at him.
It's on a taste right here.
It's not me. I'm more the hype man.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. I'm
Is
actually.
Is this him trying to persuade me or her?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Well, I don't know about Belky, but that's a 21.
I mean, he can't say no to that.
She looks at you, Velky, and is just like, you know how to dance ballet?
I might be versed.
Do you think you'd be able to learn a part in 3 days?
Yes, probably.
I would be extremely thankful.
Okay.
Yeah, that Belky extremely thankful.
I get it. You and I are gonna have a fake talk later.
Oh no, I'm in trouble.
Thankfully, your B&B has a doghouse.
No, no! At least I can turn into a dog.
True.
Fall asleep as a dog. After a couple hours, you come back to normal.
The doghouse is lifted up, you know.
I'm just stuck. I'm like, help.
If you have somebody to teach me, I can, or at least tell me what the steps are. I'm sure I could learn it.
We did have another. Well, we have practice the next 3 nights until Sunday as our first show.
Sounds good. I mean, I've got nothing better to do. Actually, in this case, I don't have much better to do.
It does give you something to do.
So, Velky has been conscripted into the musical.
Lore better get a part in playing the music, I swear to God.
Laura's so grumpy right now.
Onates will use all of his natural charisma to promote the musical. please.
all
Okay.
of the people in town.
Yeah. So all the people probably already going. But he's gonna make sure they're really excited to watch his boyfriend dance.
Imagine everybody goes because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, it's a small town. They're probably all gonna go anyway. But now they're gonna be like, I don't know who this Velky is, but I'm really excited to see him.
Yeah, give me another persuasion check to get a persuasion check on the town.
Oh boy, persuade a town. Like I haven't been doing that this whole game. No, that's not as good. 14.
14.
You do have your inspiration.
I don't think I'm gonna use it just yet.
Valid.
With a 14, people are generally persuaded. The first night will be a packed house, which doesn't always happen.
Wow, Velky's hitting the big time. I knew him when he was small.
I mean, he's still small. He's like 5'2".
He's 5'1",
like,
actually.
Oh no!
Lore, do you try to join the orchestra?
Maybe. Not today. Lore is actually grumpy.
Yeah, I mean, like, the show is in 3 days, so you have up to 3 days to decide if you try to join.
Absolutely will.
Okay.
On the next day, when Lore's 2% less grumpy, Onates throws Lore into the room.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So speaking of Lore, this is the first time you've been in a town as full changeling.
Mm-hmm.
So there's stairs and people looking at you.
Be expected.
Because obviously no one's seen a changeling in ever, basically. Like, of the people currently alive, no one's seen a changeling. But a lot of people also aren't like all in the know of the different races. So like every now and then you have someone that double takes, but for a large portion of the people in this small town, you don't even like get a second glance. You're just another person. Yeah. So it's not really drawn attention, and those that do kind of put two and two together, they don't go out of their way to make anything of it.
Good.
That might not always be the case. But
I figured.
For now, in this first introduction to doing this, it is I imagine, good experience.
Very good. I'm glad. See how long it stays.
Is there anything anyone wants to do to lead before the first showing of To Save Us All?
I mean, other than train and learn?
Well, the practice is in the evening, so you have all day to do things.
Right, fair, true, valid. I mean, I still want to see the shop.
Sure. You can head over to the general store.
Yeah, shop.
If this store did have a name, it has long since faded away.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't
Mystery
see
store.
the what?
Mystery store.
Mystery store. If there wasn't like things in the window that were very clearly for sale, you might not even recognize it as a shop. And when you enter, ding ding, there is all manner of things, mostly day-to-day items, as well as like a small grocery section. For like more specialty things, less so than like, not like fresh vegetables. It's more like canned, no. Jarred and pickled things. Pre-made sandwiches, kept under like, or above like blocks of ice. Cured meats. This town does have like a market, small market, that has more of the fresh stuff from like the local farmers and ranchers. This is things that'll keep for a little while. They also have a small selection of like weapons and armor. Nothing as good as what you currently are wearing, but it does exist. A small, very small variety of clothing. Yeah. Anything in particular that catches your eye?
Yeah, who's the shop owner?
Shop owner is a young man, half elf, named Bryce. He is currently like bent over, scratching his head, scribbling some things in a book. There is like a box of dried fish behind him.
I mean, that reminds me, are they providing me with a costume, or do I have to
No, it
bring
is
my
provided.
own? BYOC.
It is provided. Thankfully you and the understudy were around the same height.
Nice.
She was a little taller, but not by much.
That's fine.
Easy enough to like make adjustments in 3 days. The understudy, whom is now the lead, his name was, where is it? Selfina.
Cute. Okay. I don't know. Crazy. Do they have any books?
No.
Perhaps any hidden scrolls of magical property?
Give me investigation.
Oh shit. So good at those? I'm not. Well, oh, okay. 19.
19.
Man, I'm rolling too good today. It's gonna end horribly.
Yeah, there are a few scrolls. There's a lot of like mending spells.
Oh, I already have that.
But there is one Featherfall.
How much is that?
Let me double check the calculator for scrolls. Oh no, my site is down right now for it.
A number out of your butt.
Okay.
Rip Michael's site.
For a magic scroll like that, it's kind of old, a little dusty, and this is the place of magic, so almost everyone can do a little bit of spell casting. It's probably like 300 gold.
Okay.
Which I think is actually pretty cheap.
25 for cantrip, 50 for first level.
Oh, I was way off then.
This is from 7 years ago, but
Item rarity standard.
I'm looking at Reddit, to be fair.
Boom. Spell scroll costs. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay, so magic item. What is Featherfall? Is it level 1?
I don't know. Jess, what's Featherfall? Is it level 1?
Yes. I think. It might be level 2. Hold on.
First level,
Anybody
transmutation.
knows this?
So,
Yeah,
first
level
level, rarity common. Price of common, 50 to 100 gold.
Okay.
So, oh, Featherfall. Actually, this entire list actually has common spell scrolls and their prices, and they have spell scroll of Featherfall at 50 gold. So I'll follow that.
Okay. I looked it up. Charging me 300 for fucking 50
I was going off of like what I thought like a spell scroll would be versus like common, uncommon. And I was wrong. I'm not well versed in that stuff.
Me either. I thought it was really funny and adorable. Then I will purchase that.
Cure wounds is 90.
But when I purchase it, I ask if he can gift wrap it for me.
Gift wrap it. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. 1 second.
Thank you.
He finishes scribbling, closes his book, and goes in the back and gift wraps it. Would you like a bag or a box?
A box.
Okay. Bow,
Absolutely.
glitter.
Yes, please. The more the merrier.
He comes back and there's even like a candle. Or not a candle, like the sparklers that you put on a birthday cake.
Yes, that makes sense.
Amazing.
Thank you. This is darling. I appreciate it.
For 150 gold, you too can cast Fireball.
Unfortunately, I don't think he has a fireball, does he? If I am purchasing the single spell scroll he has.
The single Featherfall.
I mean, you said that he had one spell scroll and it was Featherfall.
Well, they had a couple of like mendings.
Oh, yeah, and the mendings. Yeah. Okay. So with the gift wrap, how much do I...
Tackle on like 1 more gold.
Okay. So 51. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
It's not that'll work. Is that the correct price?
Sure. That's him saying it.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. Okay. I might be back later. Sorry, my cat has come up to visit.
Okay, I was like, are you giving him kisses?
Yes. See you later.
So
It'd be really nice.
as we start winding down for our evening here, the session, is there any final remarks or any final things anyone wants to do?
Yeah, I want to give this to Lore.
Before that happens, because that is going to improve Laura's mood, I want to talk to Kashana.
Oh, okay.
Laura's gonna harumph over to Kashana. Real Anna-taste display.
Are you
Hello,
okay,
Kashana.
love? Hi, love.
No,
What's
I'm
wrong?
not very happy right now. I don't think anyone takes me seriously, and that I'm trying my very best to be full in battles. I need you to help me with something.
Okay, what do you need?
I want to break into the bottom of the church. You help me, please.
Oh,
Please. No one else is gonna help me figure out this research. I know that the creepy ass blight monsters freak out Velky, and if I could figure out something, maybe then I could be useful. And we don't know anything about the blight other than that there's a bubble around us and that if you drink it, it's bad. I mean, not actually, I'm obviously just like being, I don't know, dramatic. But will you please help me break in?
okay. All right. I will help you break in. On the condition of we don't do it right away. We scout out the church.
Mm.
And I just want you to know that I did this before. I know we weren't all like best friends and all that. But this is probably something that will hurt Velky if you don't talk to him about it.
No, I don't
I'm
know how to
just-
bring it up.
I mean, I
know
can
this-
help you bring it up if you want, love. I just, from my own
I
past
know-
experience,
I know
Velky was
he
very
has.
mad at me.
I know. I understand. I don't think that Valky's gonna be very pleased about this plan. But I don't know. I'm doing it for him.
I know, but
I
I
mean-
think it. I will help you either way. But
I mean, we
I
all know
think
the
if you
church is
tell
hiding
him-
something, and I don't think Valky's going to roll up and be like, "Tell us your secrets. We need this blood juice. We're doing stuff." Like, I don't think
I
Valky's
don't
gonna
think
do
that
that.
will happen either. What I'm saying is more of, if you go to Velky and say, "Hey, this is something I want to do. Yes, I know you won't agree with it, but will you please just? I'm just telling you because I love and care about you, and it's going to happen, and I'm really sorry." Just so Velky can then be, I don't know, like mentally prepared. Because I don't feel. I feel like in the past, Velky has said as long as we like told him things, he would be okay. Like he may not agree, but
And
I don't think
wanna
he would be
upset
like, no,
him,
no,
but
don't do that.
he's gonna tell me not to do it, and I don't want to upset him. I actually want to do the exact opposite. My goal is to help him and maybe figure out some freaky shit, and I don't know.
Yeah,
My word.
but the thing is, darling, I think if you do it, and then let's say we do it, right? We don't tell Velky, and we find all this information. Then we have to explain to Velky how we got this information, and that is where Velky is probably going to shit literal fucking bricks.
No, and I really don't want to hurt Valky.
Yeah.
I want him to be
So
and I don't know, proud, I guess. I just want to help. I feel like I'm
And I
not. I
agree.
feel like I'm not helpful sometimes.
well, first of all, telling him will probably be for the best. Second of all, you are the most helpful, loving, and beautiful individual I've ever met. So don't think that you're useless, darling. You are so talented and you have so much to offer.
Thank you. I'm going through some stuff right now.
I know, darling. Would you like a hug?
Yes.
Okay. I wrap my fucking arms around him and give him a squeeze. Kiss his little forehead.
Do a little
It'll-
purr.
Oh. It'll be alright.
Should we include
I will help
his
you.
interests? Should we tell his interests? We could have Team Sticky Fingers back.
I mean, mean, Zin is the
Maybe
one with the plus 12 to stealth and the plus 8 to sleight of hand.
the cook, the chef. Not letting it go.
You think that we should just tell Valky? Do you think we should tell Onates?
I
We're gonna do this, we should do it proper, right?
Listen, I think tell Velky for sure. Onates, maybe have Velky tell Onates. I think, because Velky then can handle the Onates situation much better.
You're not wrong there.
I'm not wrong there, that's for sure. How about
Alright, well, it's your,
we'll go
your
scout.
call.
We'll go scout and then we'll talk to Velky. We don't have to do anything, we'll just go have a looky-loo.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a deal.
I shake on it.
You already promised that you can help me, so you can't back out now.
Oh, I would never. I mean, it was a thought that crossed my mind, and then I was like, no, I need to do better for my friend Velky, even though all the chaos inside of me rages.
Well, and I know he's going to be absolutely pissed. I know he's going to be very mad at me. But we've to promise that we'll try our best to not upset Velky, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to want to go from this, but
Yeah.
sometimes you do need to
You need
crack
to
a few
break
eggs
some
to make an
eggs.
omelet. Mm-hmm.
I love that we thought about eggs.
We're very egg connected. I love that for us.
I chuckle, and then I just, like, kiss him, and I'm like, okay. You're so cute.
Like, what the fuck does that mean?
I just accept it. Kashana just takes it and is like, yep, that's my boy.
Like, sure, whatever you say. Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
Then I guess after that, Velky, you find Lore.
Do I? Are you sure? Is he camping out with Kashana? Or like, when does this? I just want to know when it's taking place so I don't interrupt their planning.
This definitely took place before, because I feel like if this happened after, maybe the plan would go differently.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Okay. Then I'm gonna run up to Lore. Big smile.
Hi, Valky.
Hi. I got you something.
You didn't have to do that.
Oh, but I saw it and I thought of you immediately. As it turns out, the store doesn't have any books, but it does have this. And I pull out the box and I give it to you.
What does the box look like? I know it's got sparkles and glitter and sparklers.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, well, what kind of box is it?
It's a nice little red gift box with like a gold ribbon and bow.
Oh.
Oh, and watch this. And I know I'm a tiefling, but do I have anything that just makes fire?
Stab yourself with the sparkler and cast Hellish Rebuke.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, shit, I didn't think about that beforehand. I don't
think
even
they
have like produce flame or anything. I have torch. Tinderbox. That'll work.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
matches?
we're pretty sure we all
Yeah,
have a tinderbox.
tinderbox is kind of a box of matches, so he'll squiggle the tinderbox a little bit and light the sparkler.
Wow. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. I like the shop's actually really nice. Unfortunately, I wish the sparkler was the trick, but it's not. You have to open it.
Alright, I will open it. Aww. Thank you, Valky. This is very sweet.
Just in case you're ever, well, any of us are ever in a pinch. You know, I've heard that falling from cliffs can be pretty scary. And holes.
I mean, I can imagine so. It doesn't sound, like, ideal. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sorry I got upset earlier.
It's alright, I might have said the wrong thing, and I apologize.
No, nothing you said was wrong. Just as a sore spot right now.
I didn't mean to imply what I did, though.
Okay. I feel obligated to tell you, but we're gonna do something that's gonna upset you in the future, and I don't want you to be upset by that. So I just wanted to warn you.
His face falls. What do you mean?
I can't elaborate yet, but I just want you to know that I don't want you to hate me, and I'm doing it for you.
Well, you know that's not very helpful, right? That's
Yeah.
just making me nervous.
No, I'm being cryptic on purpose. I don't think I should tell you.
Then why did you say something now?
I felt bad keeping a secret from you.
When are you going to tell me?
I don't know. Later, probably.
Oh my god.
I just want you to have a very good time practicing and going on little dates with Onates.
Am I going on the date with Onates?
Yeah, it seems like the perfect time. I mean, you got like 2 weeks to just like chill. Why wouldn't you? You could have like a picnic, or like go horseback riding, or go to the sea.
You really think about it, honestly.
You could just kind of explore a space around the town. You know, you could do other things and be here for a few days. You know, you guys could just go camping by yourselves. I think Onates can see stars now.
Any of that when I know that you're doing something that's going to upset me, but I don't know what it is. That's very stressful.
I know, I want you to not be stressed, and I want you to know that I love you very much.
Why did you say any of this?
I love you very much, Milky.
Oh.
I need you to just trust me, okay?
Okay.
All I ask. I need you to trust.
No. I don't understand what you... You just told me you're going to be upset, but you just want me to trust that I'm going to be upset?
No, I need you to trust me that it'll be okay. And you may be upset, but it'll be okay. And it's not... I'm not doing it to go out of my way to upset you. That might be a byproduct. I'm doing actually the opposite. My goal is, again, like I said prior, to not upset you. I'm doing it for you, but you might get upset. And I need you to just not worry.
To be clear, I can be upset. You're not telling me to not be upset. You're just telling me to trust you.
Yeah. I'm not telling you that you can't be upset, because I understand, and I know you're going to be mad at me, and I hope that you can see that it's be worth it, and I hope you can see that it's... I'm not doing it to like defy you or anything. I'm doing it for you to be helpful.
Whatever you're planning, I want you to consider why you think this will be helpful for me.
Just is.
Just think about that.
Just is helpful.
For me or for you?
For you. Or everyone, maybe. The whole thing. Just trust me, okay?
I don't know what to do with this information.
I will tell you more after me and Kashana discuss it more. I'm not doing anything yet. Kashana actually, as weird as it is, it felt really like... I think she's growing. I think she's doing better as a person. Like, she told me that we shouldn't be reckless about what we're gonna do, and that we should plan.
Well, I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that helped me at all.
Just want you to know that I love you, and I'm sorry. And I really appreciate your gift, and I just felt like I couldn't lie to you.
This
That
scares
is my
me.
best friend.
You know I love you, right? But this is very scary.
I know. I promise to give you more information before we do anything crazy. I promise. I promise. A pinky promise if you like.
That means I get to break your pinky if you lie. Right? That's what that means, yeah?
Yeah, I think it means that you cut off my pinky, but I'd really appreciate if you didn't, because I really don't
I-
have many fingers left.
Honestly, I'd prefer to not do anything to your pinkies.
Yeah, I only have 5 fingers now. Please don't
fair.
take them away.
It's 6 if you count the one on your neck.
That's true. It's very true. I don't think about that.
I hope that I never have to do anything to your hands. Except for hold them. But he holds
Well-
out his pinky.
Well, we can hold hands later.
Right.
I will pinky promise Voki.
With that pinky promise, we fade out as a plan to break into the church starts to begin. And as Velki is also going to begin practicing for this musical. I would like to thank everybody for playing tonight. I would like to thank everybody for listening and watching. Yep, words. I lost how to speak. That's happened a couple times today. And with that, we'll see you all next time.
B.
Very